Thanks for staying with us. We're continuing our coverage on a Monroe County school crossing guard who was hit by a car Wednesday morning. It happened on Thornton Road outside T.G. Scott Elementary School.
Patricia Davis is out of the hospital and is expected to make a full recovery. Jasmine Lee talked with Sheriff Brad Freeman, who wants to remind drivers about school zone safety.
Just behind me is where Patricia Davis was hit while directing school traffic. If you take a look, you can see it's a very busy road. Now, I did speak to a parent who says she's glad that she's okay.
What was a normal Wednesday morning for Patricia Davis turned out to be one of her worst days.
It was really hard to see. It made me very, very sad.
Lindsay Barnes is a parent to two kids at T.G. Scott Elementary. She says Davis has helped both of her kids cross the street for several years.
She is always waving to everybody and smiling, and you can tell that she takes pride in her job and is there to protect the kids.
She shares these photos with us from the scene and describes what it looked like that morning.
It was really hard because I could see cars stopped all around. She was laying on the ground and people had gotten out of their cars to make sure she was okay until emergency personnel had gotten here.
While directing school traffic, Davis was hit by a man driving a pickup truck with a trailer on Thornton Road.
He was going extremely slow when he hit her. She was very fortunate because her injuries were very superficial.
Sheriff Brad Freeman says the driver told law enforcement the sun was directly in his eyes and he couldn't see the crossing guard until his truck hit her.
Distracted driving is a problem everywhere, and it's definitely a problem when people are, traversing to pick up their kids.
He says drivers need to be careful, especially in school zones.
Use as much caution as you can when you're traveling to pick up your kids, especially when you get around the school crossing guards.
Now, Sheriff Freeman says though paying attention to the road is always important, school zone safety should be a priority. In Monroe County, Jasmine Lee, 13 WMAZ News.
Sheriff Freeman says they don't expect to charge the driver since it was an accident, and the school is hoping Miss Davis will return to duty sometime next week.